Do you know that you can make this beautiful cinnamon soap using just 4 ingredients? Yes, you heard me right. This is bathing soap and it has lots of benefits. You can make this soap for personal use or for commercial purpose. Like I said earlier, it has lots of benefits. It helps to even out your skin tone. It helps to also improve your skin texture and it helps to moisturize your skin. Now, if you're interested, let's get down to business. Hi friend, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. In this video today, I'll show you how to make this beautiful cinnamon bathing soap. It's super easy and simple. The first thing you need is water, and for the water we're using 138 grams of water. And then the second thing you need is caustic soda, and for the caustic soda we're using 68 grams. So go ahead and pour the caustic soda into the water and then stir properly well to dissolve. This is super easy and simple. Trust me, you're going to love it. It is very easy, and the most amazing part of this is that you can also make this for commercial purpose. So that's it. Now moving on, the next thing you need is salt. Now this salt, I'm using sea salt. You can either use Himalayan salt or you can use sea salt or our normal table salt, which is our edible salt. So any one of your choice or anyone you have access to, you can use it. Now I made a mistake of dissolving the caustic soda before the salt, so please, when making your own soap, dissolve the salt into the water first, and when you're sure that everything is properly dissolved, you can add the caustic soda. So that's it. Now the next ingredient to have here is cocoa butter. You can either use cocoa butter or shea butter. For the cocoa butter, we're using just 40 grams, so I'll go ahead and dissolve it. Now this is after dissolving the cocoa butter. This is what it looks like. Now the next oil you need is cold pressed coconut oil. Now this is the cold pressed coconut oil and I'll be using 360 grams. It's very important that you use cold pressed coconut oil because it has lots of benefits. It helps to reduce inflammation, counteract free radical damage, and prevent infection. And not only that, it works as a moisturizer for your body, especially if you have dry skin. Not just that, it also helps to boost the production of collagen, which helps to firm skin and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It has lots of benefits, so please do well to use cold pressed coconut oil. And please let me correct this narrative of people saying that coconut oil darkens the skin. If you use cold pressed coconut oil, it doesn't darken skin at all. It doesn't. The only one that darkens skin is the one that is heat processed, so please take note. So after that, after dissolving your coconut oil and your cocoa butter, go on and pour the lye solution. Now the lye solution is the mixture of the caustic soda and water that we dissolved earlier with salt. So pour it into the oil base and then stir properly well, just as you're seeing it in the video. Now just in case you're wondering why we added the salt. Now moving on, the next thing you need is fragrance, which is totally optional. You can use either any good fragrance or essential oil. If you're making this for commercial purpose, I highly recommend essential oil. It's very good for this. I use lavender infused essential oil. Now moving on, so in case you're wondering why I added salt to this, the number one reason is that it helps to alleviate itching, redness, and inflammation, and it also helps to act as a humectant, which helps to add extra moisturizing effect to the skin that can keep the skin hydrated and supple. And then the number two reason is that it helps to make the soap harden faster, especially if you're a beginner. If you've ever made bar soap before and you notice that the soap refuses to harden, adding salt or sodium silicate can make your soap harden faster. So that's the two reasons why we're using salt for this. So that's it. So after adding the fragrance, you can go on and mix properly well. And then here comes the essential ingredient for this, which is our cinnamon powder. So for the cinnamon powder, we're using just 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. This is an essential ingredient. Adding cinnamon to this soap is really a game changer because it has lots of benefits. It's a nourishing natural ingredient that helps to heal the skin, and it has lots of benefits as well. It helps to heal acne, it helps to tackle signs of aging, it helps to soften the skin, it helps to soothe the skin, it also helps to brighten the skin, it helps to protect your skin, it helps to treat skin infection, it also helps to improve the skin texture. It has lots of benefits. So you can make your research to know more about cinnamon powder. It's very good for your health and also for your skin. So that's it. So add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder and then go on and mix properly well. Like I said earlier, is an essential ingredient for this. Remember, we're making cinnamon soap, so that makes cinnamon powder an essential ingredient for this. So that's it. So you're going to mix it properly well until there is no trace of oil in your soap batter. So when the soap starts to thicken, when you notice that there is no oil trace in your soap batter, then you can then pour it into your soap mold. Please take note, make sure there is no trace of oil. So mix properly well until there is no trace of oil. If there is still trace of oil in your soap batter, when you pour it into your soap mold, it might separate. So please do well to mix properly well, and also be very fast. You need to be very fast. So mix properly well until there is no trace of oil in your soap batter. Then you can go on and transfer it into your soap mold. Now, just in case you're wondering if you can make your soap without soap mold, the answer is yes. You can make your soap without soap mold. You can use either disposable plate or you can use carton to mold your soap. But if you're making the soap for commercial purpose, I would highly recommend you getting a soap mold or any silicone soap mold. Is super important. Now this is because it's going to help the soap to come out very beautiful and attractive. Now as you can see, the soap mold, it has lots of design, which after the soap has solidified, you're going to see these beautiful designs, which is going to make the soap to come out very beautiful and attractive. So if you ask me, if you're making your soap for commercial purpose, please do well to get your silicone soap mold. It's not even that expensive, so please, you can try getting your soap mold, especially if you're a beginner that wants to go into this as a business. Try and get a soap mold. This will help your product to come out very beautiful. Now, I know that I will still get questions like, can I substitute the cold pressed coconut oil to the hot pressed coconut oil? The answer is yes. You can use any coconut oil of your choice. But the thing there is that the cold pressed coconut oil has lots of benefits, like I said earlier, which you might not be able to get from the hot pressed coconut oil, which is the heat processed coconut oil, because it has passed through heat. So the heat have actually killed lots of nutrients and vitamins. So using the cold pressed coconut oil will help to achieve lots of benefit from the coconut oil. So that's it. If you want your soap to come out perfect with all these benefits, do well to use cold pressed coconut oil. Now after dressing the soap, I'm going to cover it because I want the soap to gel. So I'll use towel to cover it and I'll leave it for at least 5 hours. 5 hours. So you can cover it. Please make sure you're using a very clean cloth to avoid bacteria. So cover it, and after this is just after 3 hours. Like I said, the salt will help the soap to harden faster. So this is just after 3 hours, and you can see our soap has solidified and it turned out really beautiful. Like it turned out very beautiful, and it smells really good as well. I actually used lavender fragrance, which you might actually like. So you can use lavender fragrance or you can use any good fragrance of your choice. So you can see the soap turned out really beautiful well. Now this is the thing I'm saying about the soap mold. You can see the beautiful design. So if you're using a very beautiful soap mold with beautiful designs, your soap is going to come out this beautiful, and you can package it and sell. So that's it. You can see the shapes. It turned out really beautiful. So you can just give this a try, and you can also make it for personal use. Yeah, if you're a beginner and you want to start soap business, you can try this out. Trust me, you are going to love it. You can start doing this today to earn money. Trust me, it's super good. It is really good and I love it. So just check out the shapes and the designs. Like, you're going to love it. So that's it. Now, this soap is not going to bleach your skin. It's going to improve your skin texture. It's going to also add extra moisturizing effect to your skin. It's going to enhance your skin color, which means it's going to brighten your skin. It's not going to bleach your skin. It can only brighten your skin. There's difference between bleaching and skin brightening. So these are two different things. So that's the thing that this soap can do. Now, this is a particular salt I used for this. I use this sea salt, which is super good. I use it for a lot of things. So you can also get it. It's also very affordable. Now, when you get the sea salt, you're going to use it for a long time and also for different things. Like we use just 10 grams for this. So just imagine how long you're going to use this to finish this salt. So it's super good. You can get it. So that's it. Now this is the end result. Can you see how beautiful this soap turned out? Now spot the cinnamon. The cinnamon actually added extra beauty to this soap. Can you spot those tiny, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. And another thing I love about cinnamon is the aroma. Like it smells really calming and good. You're going to love it. Just try adding cinnamon to your soap, your food, your drink. Is super good. It's super good and healthy. Now I tried cutting the soap to show you the inside. Now this is the reason why I covered the soap. It will help the soap to gel. I really don't know how well to explain it. When you give it a try, you're going to understand what I mean by leaving it for some time to gel, which you can only do by covering the soap for some time. So when you cover it, it will help the soap to gel, and gelling also helps to improve the texture of your soap. So it's super good and also important that you do same. So that's it. Now the next thing we're going to do now is to check the pH of the soap. Now checking the pH is important, and this is for safety. So always make sure to work with the right measurements, and also always make sure to check the pH of your product after production. So that's it. Now what I have here is 8. So the normal pH for bar soap is 7.5 or 8. So I have 8 here, and I believe after like a week or two after the soap has properly cured, we'll have about 7.5 or 7, which is good for skin. So that's it about how to make your bar soap. Now another thing I'm going to show you here is how you can package your soap if you want to make it for commercial purpose. So if you're making your soap for commercial purpose, you can try this out. It's really good, especially if you haven't branded your product yet. You can use this method to package your product so that your product will look unique. Yeah, so you can just try this out. It's super easy and also super affordable. So this is what I used. I got this printer from Jumia. Is actually very affordable. You can get it from Jumia, so you can use it to brand or design your little tags or label that you can use to package your soap, something like this. You can see. So I use cling film bag, and I also use this to design this little designs you're seeing in there. Like when you get the printer, you're going to see options how you can make these little designs, and you're going to print it immediately. It has the paper in it, and if you run out of the paper, you can also buy it from somewhere. It's the same paper that these POS people use. That's if you're in Nigeria, you know what I'm talking about. So that's it. So you can use it to brand your soap, and trust me, if you package your soap and send to supermarket, they will accept it because it's looking very good. Or have you not seen any soap that is packaged like this? There's this soap that comes in egg shape, which I usually see. This is exactly the same way they wrap it. So yeah, you can also do it, and trust me, you're going to sell your product. So this is it. This is it. So all I did here is to put my name, and then I wrote the name of the soap, which is the cinnamon soap, and the packaging turned out really very beautiful. So you can also do this as well to earn money. So that's it about how to make your cinnamon bathing soap. It's super easy and simple. Now before I forget, I've noticed that most of you have been trying to send me private message, and yeah, I created Instagram page a few months ago, which I've really not been active there. So now I want to start using the page. So you can message me privately on Instagram. All you have to do is to go to my page here on YouTube, and it's going to take you to this place where you can see my link, which is the one I underlined. So click on the link, it's going to take you to my Instagram page. So just do well to follow me on Instagram. Now this is my Instagram page. My YouTube is linked to this page. So just follow me on Instagram and you can send me your private message. So friend, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Gifty and I'm super excited to welcome you here. Thank you for being a part of Gifting. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first to watch my next video. And to my beautiful, wonderful and amazing gift team, you guys know I love you so much. Thank you for being here and God bless you. So guys, I'll see you in my next video. But before then, stay blessed and keep loving one another. Bye friend.